Hey guys, it's Rick here. Another brew day. Irish Groundhog coming at you. And I have friends with me. Meg and Riley playing Minecraft. So, it's going to be a quick update. Brew day today. Calling this the Fruity Tooty. I'm trying to get the citrusy, mangoey, candy-like elements out of the hops that I'm going to use today. I'm going to use picking up my gear. Let's see, I'm going to use Simcoe, Mosaic, and El Dorado. But they're going to be real late additions. Like, let me see, the Simcoe, that's going to be my bittering hop. We're only going to boil it for 20 minutes. And then a 10-minute Mosaic, and then Whirlpool for the El Dorado. I don't know if you can hear, but I got the recirculation stuff going. Let's go over this real quick, because it's not quite working out the way I was hoping it was going to work out. Yes, it's a mess of hoses. Comes out, goes through this pump, up in the recirculation coil, and I just tipped it around, and then it comes back out, and have that HLT is recirculating the hot water. It's a little bit on the dark side up here. I don't know if you can see in. Hopefully you can see that. But as you can see, I got the coil submerged under the hot water. Hot water, that's running at about 164 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm getting fairly constant temperature of 153. So I got my probe actually in the grain, in the mash, so that's telling me the actual temperature of that. I'm going to have to get myself another temperature probe because I keep switching back and forth. I only have the one. That's fairly cheap. I just get one from Target, or am I not supposed to say those words? The big box stores, we'll call them. So I'll probably throw in some stuff on the hops too. If any of you guys have any idea how to get rid of aphids, and I've tried the spray. The only thing I haven't done is gone out and gotten ladybugs. But that's, you put them out there. You're not going to control where they're going to go. But I have aphids that are killing my hops. So out of the 7 plants that I had, the 2 that I really wanted, the East Kent and the Fuggle, they're struggling because the aphids seem to really, really like those. My Columbus, the Willamette, Mount Hood, those are doing really good. They've grown quite a bit. And the Centennial, when I transplanted that one into the pot, DOA. The vine that was coming off was it was my best plant when I was growing up. Started them in the pots. When I transplanted it, the vine broke, and I don't know what happened. It just went kaputsky. I put it in a pot. I've been watering it, keeping it moist. Everything else, nothing. So I'll probably put that footage in right about here. Okay, boys, we are fly sparging. Must be doing something right because I seem to be getting a little bit better at it. And temperature is 175, so it's washing out. Grain's pretty good. I don't seem to have that issue that I had before where temperature would drop, into the 140s. So yeah, this system is working out awesome. So I did trip the fuse a couple of times. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't want to get in trouble for that. Pause Pandora. So, yeah. Hoping this turns out pretty good. The reasons I chose the hops that I chose, Simcoe, El Dorado, and Mosaic. One, I've never used Simcoe and Mosaic before, so I'm hoping that their characteristics are going to come through. I looked them up, and they seem to be more on the fruity side, citrus, mango type of, and El Dorado with the candy-like taste. hoping that it's going to come out more fruity, so, or citrusy, I should say, and not really bitter, because I'm not big on the bitter. So I don't know how to characterize this beer. Is it a pale? Is it a IPA? It's because it doesn't fall into those categories. On Beersmith, I had to use specialty brew to see if it, to try to get it to categorize into one. Hey guys, first hop drop, 1/2 ounce Simcoe. Boom. Ooh, that's not good. Never used Simcoe before. And now I can't see. So, okay, let's go for a walk, shall we? Let's go check out the hop yard. Walk with me now. I can hear, we got tons of chipmunks too. So, there be the hop yard. Sorry about the noise for moving it around. That is, that top wire rope is set at 20 feet. So I figure I got at least, didn't measure the cross brace in between the teepees. I should have close to 25 feet for each side. So this would be the fuggle. As you can see, this one's not doing so well. It keeps getting, I have an issue with the aphids, and I have an issue with the now caterpillars. So in the East Kent is taking some real bad damage. I've sprayed. They haven't come back since I've sprayed, but they seem to be having a hard time recovering. This would be Cascade. It's almost at my height, almost up to, it's going to be what, 5 feet right now? 5 feet. That's Cascade. This would be Willamette. It's got some good growth. And on the other side of this one is Willamette. I have 2 Willamette. I also have 2 Mount Hood. I've never used Mount Hood before. So if anybody knows what that will kind of, the profile of that, or if anybody's used it, I've never used it. I mean, you can read it, but until somebody tells you, oh yeah, this is what it tastes like, or this is what the aroma smells like, or it gives you the characteristics of, it's different when it comes from somebody else. Somebody that's actually used it instead of a book. Not that they haven't used it in the book, but you know what I mean. This one is Mount Hood. Yeah, see the goddamn caterpillars. Centennial has all but died, I think. I'm gonna have to start that one again next year. This is the other Mount Hood. This one is doing fantastic. That one's up to here. The Cascade seems to be #1 right now. But Willamette is starting to take off. It's starting to get really, really warm. 80-degree days and such. So this is another Willamette. And my Columbus is actually doing really good. It's really thick. Not quite as tall, but really, really thick. So here's a take a look at the Columbus. So yeah, there you go. Tour of the hop yard. My sister said she got me a couple of plants too. Golden hops. I think that's what she had sent me, the message that she had got me. So I have 2 more spots, possibly 3 more spots. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, possibly 5 more spots. I can't count. So that's it for me for this week. It's going to end up being a long video. Probably this one's 4 minutes. It's probably going to end up being like a 10-minute video. But hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for watching me do what I do.
on my days off, which aren't that many. So, have yourselves a good one. Have yourselves a nice fresh beer. Cheers, everyone.